Good afternoon. Welcome to Palm Springs Stadium. Jayce, Cicinelli, Adam Oppenheim here on the call as it's the Coyotes taking on the Bluesox here for our doubleheader broadcast for Game 2. If you guys are just joining us, China, their game ended against the Rush. Rush was victorious 3-2 in that ball game, and we're ready for another close game here this afternoon as the Bluesox and the Coyotes coming in here ready for Game 2. Let's take a look quickly at the starting lineups for the Coyotes. Carson Romero will be leading off at shortstop. Jackson Brumette, the extra hitter. Bruce Sly in center field. Nick Boskovsky at third base. Connor Meager at first. Cadence Varner in center field. Dane Richards, the designated hitter. Lucas Torado in right field. Matt Figura at second base. And batting 10th in last, doing the catching, Mason Rawwetter. And on the mound for the Bluesox is going to be Alex Hawking. Has a four-seam changeup and a slider for his arsenal. So leadoff hitter Carson Romero for the Coyotes, ready to lead us off. Good weather here today, clear skies. Mister's out here in the stands, and we are ready for baseball. Hawking out of the lineup, releases and fires. First pitch, and he drops a slider in there to start off his afternoon for strike one. 0-1 delivery. Fastball on the outer black for strike two. That one registered at 85. Carson Romero from San Antonio, Texas. Goes to Schreiner University. Just finished his freshman year as he takes low in the dirt for ball one on the off speed. Romero never recorded a hit, went 0 for 23 with a couple free passes. Next delivery, and there's a backdoor slider, doesn't catch the inside corner. The count will run to 2-2. Already seeing the quick tempo from Hawking. 2-2 delivery. This one's fouled off down to the right side. That one was in on the hands, back to the heater. That one was at 83, and we'll run it back at 2-2. Two payoff pitch. Fouled straight back to the netting. Good hack there from Romero's trying to stay alive. Another 2-2 count coming up. Out of the windup in the 2-2. This one's rolled over to short and booted and can't make the play as Rodriguez. So Romero reaches on the E6, and that's how the game starts.
Not the prettiest start defensively. Obviously, took a really rough hop off that dirt, though.
So leadoff base runner, that'll bring up Jackson Brumette. One of the extra hitters in this lineup today for the Coyotes. This Coyotes 2-1 record coming in today. Bluesox as well, also 2-1, both in the same division as well here for the PSCL. First pitch swing, there's a chopper over to short, should be two, takes the bag for one, on to first for the double play. Just like that on one pitch, the bases are empty with two away.
And that's a way to make up for an error. Rodriguez gets it right back to him and turns two. It's not often it takes one pitch to erase your error, but he did it right there, and quickly 2 outs here in the first.
So 2 outs for the center fielder, Bruce Sly. First pitch check swing, and he did go, according to the umpire, Ryan Carroll. No balls in his strike. Ryan Carroll was the base umpire last game, and him and Hernandez have switched spots. It's Carlos Hernandez over there down the first baseline right now. 0-1 count here to Sly. Swung on it, missed for strike two. Went fishing on the off speed and in a hole 0-2. Out of the windup, the 0-2 delivery. Got him on the off speed on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. That will end the top of the first. Gets out of the double play and the strikeout, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. No score from Palm Springs Stadium.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
It's a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family-oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Back here for the bottom of the first, take a quickly look at the starting lineup for the Bluesox. Anthony Cepeda will be leading off in center field. Isaac Rodriguez at shortstop. Tyler Nelson in the 3-hole at first base. Cleanup spot in left field, Joshua Maness. Fred Ramos at second base. Noah Bufford, who homered in his last game, in right field. Dylan Abid at the designated hitter. Behind the plate, Ethan Swidler, the extra hitter, Bode Grieve, and the third baseman, hot corner and batting last, Michael Gonzalez. Take a look at the starting pitcher here for the Coyotes. Going to be Yugo Sakagua. The 7-pitch arsenal on his. He has a 4-seam, a 2-seam, cutter, slider, curve, and a splitter. A lot of pitches for him. We saw a great first shutdown inning for Alex Hawking, and we'll see what Yugo can do here in his first inning of work. So batting from the left side, leadoff hitter Anthony Cepeda. First pitch he sees, that's a fastball. Wrinkles outside for ball one. Cepeda from Kaiser, Oregon. 1-0 delivery. That one misses outside as well, 2-0. Seeing a little bit of a late kick here for Yugo. 2-0 offering. There's a backdoor slider, does catch the outside corner. According to our TrackMan, however, it was missed outside, but gets a call, and it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Still ahead as a hitter if you're Cepeda. 2-1 delivery. Off speed, misses outside, and a 3-ball, 1-strike count to the leadoff man. Hawking with more of an up-tempo on the mound, and you already seen it from Yugo. Likes to take his time out there on the rubber. 3-1 delivery. Swinging away, but fouling it off down the left field line and out of play, and the count will run full to 3-2. Isaac Rodriguez, shortstop for the Bluesox, would be due up next. Already seen a right-hander for the Coyotes warming up as well. 3-2 delivery. Got him on the off speed. Goes to it on a full count pitch. Got him swinging for the first out.
Really good battle. And that time, it's one on the mound by Sakagawa. Like you mentioned, 6 pitches. That is really tough as a hitter.
Yeah, definitely a lot of pitches to go to in his bag, as here's Isaac Rodriguez, shortstop. Guy from St. Catharines in college as the power second baseman Dalton Thomas takes outside for ball one. One-0 delivery. There's a chopper right around the mound. Yugo fields it, fires, picked it first and in and out of the glove. So he'll reach, should go down as an infield single tough play, ranging off the mound, trying to throw across your body, and Rodriguez will reach.
Yeah, tough play there. That's one of the hardest ones as a pitcher. Luckily, he didn't have to turn his whole body like a lefty would have, but still, Sakagawa, once he got the ball, he pretty much had no play.
So 1 on, 1 out. I'll bring up Tyler Nelson. One of the power guys here on the Blue Sox, the only one. So he takes a strike on the outside corner. Tyler Nelson, normally a catcher, but we've seen him at first base a couple times now here for the Blue Sox. From Corona, California. From Westcliff University, previously played, and then he steps off. Rodriguez was picked off. The throw down is in time. Rodriguez trying to catch Hugo sleeping on the rubber, and the aggressiveness does not pan out for him, and he gets hosed at second for out number 2.
Not a particularly smart play there, but of course, he thought Sakagawa was not going to notice. He stepped off the mound quickly and in plenty of time to get Rodriguez at second.
0-1 delivery. Swung on and miss. Off speed. Already seen, I believe, that slider coming to an effect. Allen registering at 71, and quickly 0-2 goes Nelson. And a base running error. If you guys are just joining us, miscue. Rodriguez trying to be aggressive as the 0-2 pitch misses well outside for ball 1. So base is empty now, 2 away. We'll try and get a back score on the turf field for the first game when we can. From the morning game, 1-2 delivery. Just misses below the knees, borderline pitch. Goes in favor of the hitter in Tyler Nelson. The count will run even at 2-2. Tyler Nelson's a guy who loves to hit up the middle. It's been his approach. See if he can get a pitch to do that. 2-2, slider. This is in the dirt for ball 3, and the count will run full. Good eye there from Nelson. Normally as a power hitter, you get a little swing happy seeing a pitch like that, but good late movement, but a better eye for Tyler Nelson. So full count on deck would be Joshua, Manis if he were to reach. 3-2, back up the middle, right on cue as he likes to do. Off the pitcher, the throw to first, and that one is mishandled from the first baseman. Nelson now hesitant, and now he'll advance to second. So off the pitcher's glove, it should be an infield, potentially a base hit. Adam, you're the official scorer. What do you think on the play?
I mean, I think it's infield base hit, but then you have to rule out air advancing him to second, and I think it's unfortunately going to go against the first baseman, who is meager. It looked like it hit him in the glove. I don't know. What was your opinion? I think it's for sure an infield single.
I agree. Definitely a single, and then obviously the air after him that advances Nelson to second as they're going to check on Hugo. Just make sure he's okay. Got him off the glove, and yeah, he seems to be okay. Giving all his teammates high fives, and he's good to go. So Nelson at second with 2 away after the single and the E3. So that was the first baseman for the Coyotes, and Connor Meager couldn't handle the throw. It was a pretty good throw, recognizing that Hugo was off balance and didn't really have a time to really step and throw and gather himself. He had to get rid of it quickly, with Nelson going hard down the line. So 2 outs and ball 1 to the cleanup man and Johnny Menes, the left fielder here for the Blue Sox. Blue Sox trying to score early and often like they do. 1-0 delivery. There's a pitch that does catch the lower inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like a potential cutter there. That was a good pitch. Good late movement there on the inside corner. 1-1. That was a slider, misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Loves to throw his slider. He's shown that that's his favorite secondary pitch early on here in the bottom of the first. 2-1. Fastball in on the hands. A little jam shot to first. Should be an easy play as first baseman Meager will step on the bag for out number 3. So 3 unassisted to end the inning. After one from Palm Springs Stadium, no score as we go to the top half of the second.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you?
Top of the second from Palm Springs Stadium. Coyotes, Bluesox here. No score after one as 4-5-6 hitters for the Coyotes. Nick Boskolovsky, Connor Meager, and Cadence Varner. First pitch misses outside. Clean inning, a 1-2-3 inning of work, or pardon me, a double play and a strikeout for Alex Hawken. But he was nasty. He was well locating his pitches. Next one misses outside for ball 2 and executing very well and efficient. And good to see if you wanted him to go deep in this ball game with how short teams are as of right now with pitching and resting their arms.
And face the minimum number of batters, so that's what's important. You got the double play ball after the air.
So hitters count here, 2-0 to Boskolovsky. 2-0 delivery, playing the hot corner, punches one down the right field line, but hitting foul to the bullpen. That's a good location there on a 2-0 pitch. Hitter knows the fastball's coming, but it's a matter of locating it, and that's what he was able to do, get that foul ball strike. There's that gorgeous slider dotted on the outside corner, and the count runs even at 2-2. Again, just a fastball slider changeup, but he's pretty much just been throwing his fastball slider combo, and so far has been dialed in. 2-2. Fastball line into right down the right field line. Fair ball into the corner. Boskolovsky will trot into first and hold there. It's a leadoff single to start the second for the Coyotes. Good piece of hitting. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Just sticks right with the pitch. Kind of toward the off the end of the bat. And 80 exit velocity on the base hit to right. And that will bring up Connor Meager.
And Boskolovsky tries to swing at that pitch and pull it. It's a rollover to the left side instead. Inside out approach, and he hits it to right field.
First pitch is lined into left center off the bat of Connor Meager. Boskolovsky digging for third. Here comes the throw. He is out. What a throw! Center fielder Anthony Cepeda hoses him at third. The throw was perfectly executed, and he is gunned down at third, and advancing to second is Connor Meager. Single and advancing to second on the play, so good heads-up base running, but how about that throw? Cepeda helping out his pitcher, Hawking on the mound, who's allowed 2 singles to open up the inning, but gets help from his defense behind him, and you love that as a pitcher.
That's one of the best plays I've ever seen in the outfield, and it wasn't just from the left fielder Cepeda, but Michael Gonzalez didn't even have his glove up. Ball comes in. He absolutely fooled Boskolovsky as that pitch is in for a strike. Puts the glove up so late, he doesn't even think it's going to be a play at third, and then just drops the glove down and tags him out. Unreal 100 IQ play.
Right, you are. As an 0-1 count here to Cadence Varner, who's also the other center fielder counterpart. 0-1 delivery. This one's line down the left field line, just foul. Just a couple feet to the left of the bag. And quickly in a hole 0-2 is Varner. Again, another good, well throw there. We talked about it. Anthony Cepeda out there in center. Coming up on the ball, the good footwork on the crow hop and firing an absolute dart over to third and picking up the outfield assist. So 0-2 count, one out to Varner. In the stretch is Hawking, checks the runner and delivers. 0-2. This one's going to be fouled out of play to the right side. Went back to the heater on the outside corner, and Varner doing everything he can as far as staying alive, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Middle infielders in their double play depth, although shortstop playing a little more to his normal position with the right-handed hitter up, but second baseman playing really close for the Bluesox and Fred Ramos. 0-2 check swing, doesn't matter, strike three. Got him looking, 2 outs here in the inning. Good slider, that's the late movement right there, the good depth to the pitch. Right there on the knees, and according to Ryan Carroll, it was strike three. So 2 outs for Dane Richards, designated hitter this afternoon as he takes low for ball one. Talk about the 10-inch horizontal break that slider gets. It's been locked in early on in the ballgame. That's good to see for him as the next one's lifted out to center, charging on. And now the second baseman is going to take charge, and that's Fred Ramos to take care of the pop-up. So that'll end the top half of the second inning. No score as we go to the bottom half of the second.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Bottom of the second from Palm Springs Stadium. Bluesox back up at the plate as we'll have the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Fred Ramos, Noah Bufford, and Dylan Abebe. Solid inning of work for Hugo as he didn't allow 2 hits but was able to escape a jam and make the right pitches at the right time. So Fred Ramos, second baseman, batting from the left side. Ready to lead off the bottom of the second for the Bluesox. Coyotes started out the season 0-1 and have won 2 straight since. Bluesox, on the other hand, have dropped their last game, and that was against the Bootleggers 12-8. First pitch to Ramos. Takes outside for ball one. And I don't think you'll find a bigger pitching arsenal than what Hugo can go to here in the PSCL. 6 pitches, as we mentioned in the open. Next pitch, in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike count. No score, bottom second. Both teams now with 2 hits and 1 error on the board. Next pitch does catch the outer black for strike 2. Quickly behind a ball and 2 strikes is the leadoff man, Fred Ramos. You go kind of a little Masahiro Tanaka windup as the next pitch is fouled and out of play to the left side.
That's exactly the player I was thinking about, Jayce. I was like, there's got to be an MLB player. He looks similar in that windup, and it's pretty much that. You nailed it. That was the player I was thinking of.
Former MLB player, back now with Japan after spending about 6-7 years with the Yankees. 1-2 count of Fred Ramos. We'll do it again. Here it comes. And this one's a high fly ball, but playable. Right fielder for the Coyotes ranging back. And that's Tirado making the grab for out number 1.
And you know what it is that makes it seem like Tanaka? It's the glove. What he does with his glove sort of like points it down and towards the plate. Looks exactly like Tanaka.
So 1 out for Noah Bufford, who homered back in his last game. And if you homer in this ballpark, 350 down both lines and 400 at dead center, it is no cheapie. You are going yard and doing it at a big distance. And first pitch swinging, high drive to left. A little too excited, but playable for the left fielder. It had the sound, but right to Mr. Bruce Sly for out number 2.
It was 296. I mean, nearly. It was really a home run derby call. As they say, back, 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 gone.
So 2 outs quickly on 2 flyouts on 5 pitches. I'll bring up Dylan Abid, designated hitter this afternoon for the Blue Sox. Takes it upstairs for ball 1 on the heater. Sitting around the high 70s. 1-0 delivery. This one's a little ground ball, and it gets through the 5-6 hole to the left side. A 2-out single for Abid, the 3rd hit for the Blue Sox. It's just a fastball that was a baseball actually outside of the zone, but using the long arms, he's able to just keep it true to the left side off the end of the bat, and a base knock for a potential 2-out rally here for the Sox. So I'll bring up the catcher, Ethan Swidler. First pitch, and misses low and in for ball 1. Out of the stretch, the 1-0. Runner doesn't go, and a slider misses outside for ball 2. Blue Sox are a team, they don't score a lot early in ball games. They do pretty much most of their damage back in the 5, 6, 7 innings of ball games. Obviously, PSCL, just 7 innings, 7-inning games rather than 9, and they like to score later. 2-0, and that dives low and away for ball 3. So after a 2-out single, Hugo trying to get back in this count and not suffer a walk. Hasn't allowed one yet. Been very efficient, and just his 3rd or second 3-ball count of the game as he fires a fastball in there. 3 balls and a strike. Appreciate you guys joining us here on this Sunday afternoon. PSCL games every day. Championship on July 10th. Next one's rolled over down the line and foul down the left side. Players coming here from all over the country and playing here for about a month, trying to find themselves as players. A lot of them trying to find their next college and where their journey will take them next. And they're coming here, get some game reps and stay in game shape. Full count offering with 2 outs. Runners on the move, and the slider misses low for ball 4. So after 2 outs, quickly retired, a single and now a walk, and 2 runners on for the 9-hitter, Bode Grieve. Grieve from La Jolla, California. First pitch swinging, High fly ball into left field and an easy play for out number 3. Slide puts it away, and that will end the frame. We're through 2 here from Palm Springs Stadium. Bluesox and Coyotes knotted up 0-0 as we head to the 3rd. Back here for the top of the 3rd. Bluesox and Coyotes, as we did promise you guys we would have a score update from the morning game, as the Lumberjacks rolled all over the Haymakers with a 17-0 ball game. And obviously June 16th here on this Sunday, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And for those that are watching, hoping you guys are having some great days here this afternoon. Top of the 3rd, Coyotes 8, 9, and 10 hitters. Lucas Tirado, Matt Figuera, and Mason Rowetter. Tirado, right fielder, batting from the left side. Here we go. Back out there for his 3rd inning now is Hawking. Alex Hawking's been very brilliant up to this point. Has allowed a couple hits, but he's had a lot of quick outs. And right on cue, a high pop-up in the infield, and Hawking will take him himself. Easy 1-pitch, 1-out, right to himself for out number 1.
And usually you don't want to take that as a pitcher, but for Hawking, knew where he was on the mound, because sometimes that can actually be a really tricky play, especially if you're going backwards and then up the mound. Hawking, though, made the call early and at least was going forward off the mound.
So 1 out for the infielder, second baseman Matt Figuera, as he takes slow and away for ball 1. Figuera from La Habra, California. Uncommitted, hasn't announced where he'll go next, as the other one misses outside as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 delivery in there to Figueroa. 2 balls and a strike. Good pitching duel early on in this ball game. Next one's a slider. That was a hanger, and that missed up and in for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck would be the 10-hitter catcher, Mason Rowetter. 3-1 delivery. Fastball dots the outside, black for strike 2. Out of the lineup, full count offering. Here it comes. Got him! Fastball got him swinging upstairs. Struck him out. 2 outs here in the inning. It's now his 3rd strikeout already out of the 8 outs recorded here for him. So 2 outs for Rowetter, the catcher for the Coyotes. From Santa Maria, California. First pitch, check swing on the heater. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 1 strike. You're just seeing the quick tempo for Hawking, and he's just looked dialed in here so far this afternoon as he dots another fastball, that time on just around the knees, and quickly 0-2. 0-2. 6 to the heater, but misses that time. Just a little bit below, but continuing to work in the lower part of the zone and has been efficient. 1-2. Got him on the off speed. Got him looking right down Broadway. Froze Roweidler to end the inning. 4 strikeouts through 3 for Alex Hawking as we advance to the bottom of the third. No score between the Coyotes and the Blue Sox.
There's something winning in the agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Top of the 4th here on June 16th on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Palm Springs. As Blue Sox and Coyotes are still scoreless as Blue Sox back up to the plate. 10-1-2, Michael Gonzalez, Anthony Cepeda, and Isaac Rodriguez. Both pitchers so far have been dialed in. They have allowed a fair share of hits, but have been able to make some good pitches, getting out of some jams and able to keep no damage on the scoreboard.
And the key is only 1 walk between the 2 pitchers. You can give up hits, but once you give up walks, that can really come back to hurt you.
Yeah, I've been able to get ahead of hitters for most of the outing so far for both of them. Only a couple 3-ball counts, and been making some good pitches, as we mentioned, out in the corners, and that's what the best thing you can do as a pitcher. So first pitch here to Michael Gonzalez, a scary spot, and it hits him up around the shoulder area. Seems to be okay, however, and taking off his elbow guard and batting gloves, and we'll head down to first. So right on cue, as we mentioned, locating well, the old broadcaster jinx, as the first pitch of the inning with a hit by pitch, and back to the top of the order in Anthony Cepeda. Went down swinging on the first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1. First pitch, fastball misses up and away for ball 1. So far, Hugo hasn't had a clean inning yet, even though he's pitched a couple shutout innings, and trying to get out of jams. A delayed steal, and easily stealing second is Gonzalez. We saw that back in the opening game, and we see it here. Catching the catcher napping for the Coyotes, as that was Roweidler, who just didn't even really look at him, and it cost him an extra 90 feet, and now a runner in scoring position with still no outs. Hitters count 2-0. Fastball outside. So now 3-0, and worst case scenario, you have an open base, even if you allow a free pass here, and you can set up the double play. Isaac Rodriguez would be due up next for the Blue Sox. 3-0 payoff. Fastball's in there on the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike. That one at 76 miles per hour on that one, so still living around the mid to high 70s. Checks the runner, 3-1. This is low and in for ball 4. So right on cue, A hit by pitch, a stolen base, but again, the open base, and now first and second, no outs for Isaac Rodriguez. Now a quick mound visit here between the catcher and the pitcher for the Coyotes. Now I like that Mason Roeder, the catcher, talking it over with Hugo, trying to get on the right page, trying to slow down the momentum potentially for the Bluesox, and just trying to calm them down a little bit, slow the adrenaline down a tad. Game started a little later than usual. Supposed to start at 11:30, but I believe first pitch was at 11:56 as the first one is in there for strike one. So a very fast game so far. Just about a little over half an hour through, and in the bottom of the third, no score, runner at first and second for Isaac Rodriguez. As a step off here for Hugo, and trying to get on the same page with his catcher, Roeder. Next pitch. That one misses up and in and nearly hits Rodriguez. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a back game as well on the turf field going on right now. We'll have that score as soon as we can. So it's the Bootleggers and the Colonials. Next one misses, 2 balls and a strike. Two-one delivery. This one is lined up the middle into center for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third. That was Gonzalez at second, who had to wait for the ball to obviously fall in and try not to get doubled up if the center field is going to make a play. But base hit anyways for Rodriguez. He's 2 for 2, and bases loaded. Nobody out. And Bluesox have something brewing here in the bottom of the third. So here's Tyler Nelson. He's 1 for 1. Infield single that was off the pitcher's glove, and there was an error after the play. Was later to advance to second, but was left stranded. First pitch to Nelson. On the corner inside for strike one.
And if this ball is hit to either of the corner infielders, I think you're going home with this ball to get the force there.
Corners are in their double play depth, or up, pardon me, as the next one is lined into right center, catching and making the play, and the throw is going to head to third, and a sac fly RBI for Tyler Nelson. So very productive so far at the plate for him, a single and now an RBI sac fly, and has the Bluesox first run on the board. Gonzalez scoring on the play, and moving up an extra 90 feet from second to third was Anthony Cepeda. So runners on the corners, 1 out now for Joshua Maness, the left fielder who grounded out to first in his first plate appearance. Very slight breeze here in Palm Springs. First pitch misses low and away for ball 1. Notice that the wind starts to pick up more as the day goes on. Not a lot of wind earlier on in the day. Next pitch. This one is lined into left field. That's going to get down and past the left fielder. And he slips and falls. 2 runs are easily going to come in and score. He might be all the way in. He's going to be digging third, and now they're going to hold him at third. A 2 RBI triple. Off the bat of Joey Maness, it is 3-0 for the Bluesox.
That was Bruce Sly out there in left field. Just didn't get the right angle to the ball, and then unfortunately slips.
Yeah, that's a play as a left fielder. You're trying to obviously just keep that ball in front of you. That's all you're trying to do, and because of how hardly hit it was, 101 off the bat, so obviously the hardest hit ball we've seen all day. Left fielder had no chance at keeping that in front of him. The first one misses up and away for ball 1 to Fred Ramos. Ramos 0 for 1, flight out to right in his first at bat. 3 runs home here, still 1 out for the Blue Sox. Next one is lined down the right field line and just foul, just to the right of the foul line.
And that was 97 off the bat.
Hugo's starting to get hit hard, and you're starting to see bullpen action. We'll have that name for you in a moment. Looks like number 12, a right-hander out there for the Coyotes. Jay Schultz. Ethan, thank you, our analytics trackman guy, giving me that info. His next one is in there for strike 2, pardon me. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Hugo trying to get a big punch out and keep that run from scoring. 1-2. This one's rolled over and a base hit into right. Another RBI, this time off the bat of Ramos. A base knock. The 3rd hit of the inning and the 4th run home for the Blue Sox.
Another hard hit ball, and the Blue Sox are just cooking right now on offense. Any pitch in the zone, they are hitting, and they're hitting hard.
So Hugo continuing to get hit hard, and they're going to continue to leave him in. His first pitch is cut on and miss from Noah Bufford for strike 1. Bufford flight out to left, gave it a charge in his first at bat, but just got under it. Definitely has the home run pop. Next pitch, backdoor slider in there for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 goes Bufford. 4-0 Blue Sox. Always putting crooked numbers on the scoreboard in innings as the next one misses low and away. Next one is lifted out into right and out of play down the line. Noah Bufford from Birmingham, Alabama. Currently attending Mississippi Valley State. Had 27 at-bats. Finished his sophomore year. .259 batting average. 7 hits as he goes down fishing for strike 3. Chases the off-speed out of the zone. 2 outs in the inning. So 2 outs, Ramos still at first. That will bring up Dylan Abid, the designated hitter. Abid 1 for 1, singled back in the second. Chopper down the line and foul down the right field line. Oh, 1 count, 2 away. If you guys are just joining us, Blue Sox up with a big force bat here in the bottom of the 3rd and still hitting. Hugo, the pitcher for the Coyotes, 2 shutout the first 2 innings, but has gotten hit here in this inning. Chopper right back to him on the hop. Fires to first, and that will end the inning. Blue Sox are finally retired here, but not before a big force spot. So the Blue Sox, after 3, lead the Coyotes 4-0.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Hey Power Baseball fans, looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Top of the fourth here at Palm Springs Stadium. It's Alex Hawkins still out there for the Bluesox. He fires a strike to the leadoff man here in the inning. It's back to the top of the order, Carson Romero. It's 10 batters through the full lineup, one time through the order, and Romero digs in for the second at bat. Next pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike as he reached on an error in his first at bat, E6, to lead off the game and was later forced out. A 6-3 double play. His next one's a check swing foul ball back around the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hawkins' slider has been on point. Hasn't thrown his changeup much, and there's that slider. That was a hard slider that time, but that one was kind of spiked into the dirt a little bit. Count goes even at 2-2. 4-0 Bluesox on top. 2-2 delivery. Got him upstairs. Fastball out of the zone and elevated for strike 3. That one at 84, 1 out away here in the fourth.
Great location on the fastball. That high fastball, which changes the eye level of the hitter, is so tough to hit.
So 1 out to open up the top half of the fourth. And that will bring up Jackson Brumette. As we just mentioned, the hitter to ground into the 6-3 double play. Swung first pitch. See if he decides to take a couple pitches this at bat. Takes that one outside for ball 1. That one at 86. So Alex Hawkins been living around the mid-80s. There's that gorgeous slider. Swung right through it, pulled the string. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Another slider doubles up, but that time it missed below. 2 balls and a strike. And usually the most common breaking ball pitch was the curveball, but now you're starting to see a lot more pitchers, at least out here, that have sliders more than curveballs. Pretty much almost every pitcher, that's their #1 secondary pitch. There's another slider. That one missed low and in. So 3 balls and a strike, 1 out here in the inning. On deck would be Bruce Sly. 3-1. And spiked in the dirt, overthrown fastball for ball 4. So 1 out, base runner. That will bring up Bruce Sly, left fielder who struck out swinging in his first at bat. Out of the stretches, Hawkins delivers. Slider, good pitch on the inside corner. That time he took a little more off. That one at 71. Slider's been around 73 to 75, but taking a couple ticks off that one, and that was a thing of beauty. There's the 85 fastball, but misses low below the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Right there on the inside corner for strike 2. Another good, well-located pitch, and that's been the story for Hawkins all outing long. Continuing to locate and dot his pitches. 1-2. Paints the slider inside corner, strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning here in the fourth.
Nasty slider. Nothing you could do as a hitter in Sly. I mean, you could try to fight the pitch off, but you don't think it's going to go in for a strike, and it dropped inside the zone.
That is 6 strikeouts now on the outing and just 2 outs in the fourth, and another slider in there. So he's starting to just throw his slider more than his fastball.
And none of them have been hung over the plate. They've all just been on corners, just painted.
0-1. Another slider. This one's rolled over to short and bobbling and can't make the play. Shortstop for the Blue Sox. That was Isaac Rodriguez. Couldn't handle that jam shot ground ball and will extend the inning. Second error on him of the ball game. That will bring up the 5-hitter Connor Meager. He singled in his first plate appearance. And that was the play when we saw arguably the throw so far of the year for the PSCL. And there's a snap throw to first. And couldn't hold on. That got him around the helmet area, but I guess he seems to be okay. Luckily, it didn't get him in the face. But obviously, most importantly as well, the throw didn't get away from the catcher. Catcher's throw for the Blue Sox and Ethan Swidler. So first pitch home to Meager in the dirt for ball 1.
And funny enough, I think that ball hit Boslikowski. If it didn't, that goes into right field. That certainly scores a run. And that would be a big play. Instead, it's able to stay right by Tyler Nelson over there at first.
Next pitch. Slider in there for strike 1. Slider usage got to be well over 50%. I mean, he is just throwing it almost first pitch every time to a batter. He'll mix in his fastball every now and then, but there's another slider right there on the inside corner, and the batters are just taking it. Looks like it's going to hit you as a right-handed batter. You have the bat on your shoulder and potentially thinking about turning away, and it's just going right down the middle. There's the slider. All 3 pitches on 3. Strikes him out swinging, and that will end the frame. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. All Blue Sox so far 4-0 here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Welcome you guys back here on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network. Jayce, Cicinelli, Adam Oppenheim. So Blue Sox up 4-0 as they'll bat here in the home half of the fourth here against the Coyotes.
We have a score update from the turf field. Colonials over the Bootleggers 4-2 in the bottom of the fourth. Bootleggers one of 2 unbeaten teams left, along with the Lumberjacks, who were 4-0.
So Jayce Schultz, new pitcher on for the Coyotes. Kind of throwing like a little sidearm three-quarter throwing angle. We'll see if he can make it tough on this very good Blue Sox offense that woke up last inning. Included 3 hits in that inning, and they've been producing their runners. They have left 4 on base for the first 3, but 4 runs on 6 hits so far for them, and Coyotes 0 runs on 2 hits. First pitch as he starts off, Ethan Swindler, the 8-hitter for ball 1 on the lower, trying to dump the lower inside corner. Swindler walked in his first at-bat. 1-0 delivery, sidearm, and got him right there. There on the side there of the chest. So leadoff runner on, and Swindler with now no official at-bat, 0 for 0 with a walk, and now a hit by pitch. So definitely getting that on-base percentage up, and that will bring up Bode Grieve. Flew out to left in his first at-bat. First pitch, fastball, misses way upstairs for ball 1. That was at 79 miles per hour. High 70s, potentially low 80s is the range that he will be at here for Jayce Schultz. And there's 80 right there in the zone for strike 1. Now a pinch runner on for the Rush. That would be Javen Baxa. So Baxa from La Quinta High School will pinch run, and a snap throw to first, and it gets away. Sails down the right field line. Baxa will advance 90 feet on the throwing air, and both teams now with 2 airs here in just the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, Blue Sox looking to add on to this lead. The pitching staff has been so good for them. Alex Hawking, it's going to be a really tough for the Coyotes to try to crawl back into this game.
Next one misses. So runner in scoring position is the pinch runner Baxa, and Grief trying to drive him in. In the stretch, next delivery. Gets the zone for strike 2. Payoff pitch, and it gets him again. Same spot as the last batter he hit, and 2 hit batters to open up his outing for Jayce Schultz. We mentioned him throwing kind of the sidearm angle, and a quick pitching mound visit here for the Coyotes. So first and second, no one out. Mound visit quickly wrapping up, and that will bring up the 10-hitter Michael Gonzalez, playing the hot corner this afternoon, and scored a run on a hit by pitch as well. So a lot of hit batsmen for the Coyotes pitching staff. That's 3 now here in the ballgame. Last pitch was also 82 that hit him, and that was, I believe, his fastest pitch we've seen, and that one's in there for 81 on the inside corner. No balls and a strike to Gonzalez. From Ontario, California, and currently at Los Angeles Harbor College. Next one runs inside, nearly gets 1 ball, 1 strike. Gonzalez with 107 at-bats, 35 hits. He had a pretty good season, 327 batting average, 6 walks. This next one runs inside. Both runners going in a double steal. So you saw the runner going second and third. That was Baxa, pardon me. And then you got Grieve advancing to second. He was kind of trotting over there, and usually, obviously, the catcher's only paying attention to the lead runner. If he would initially saw that, he would have had a chance to get Grieve going to second. So next one misses well outside the zone. 2 balls and a strike. So runners at second and third, no outs. Blue Sox threatening yet again and trying to get more runs on the scoreboard. 2-1 delivery. Pardon me, it was a 3-1, and that misses for ball 4. So 2 hit by batters and a walk. And why even take a stick out there right now at the plate if you're the Blue Sox hitters? Jay Schultz just cannot find the strike zone, and for the Blue Sox hitters, you're not going to be swinging until he can show you that he can do that. First pitch, he does swing away and lift it out into left center. It's going to fall in. 2 runs are easily going to come and score. We might even see a third, and he is going to be waved in. Here comes the throw, no throw. A base clearing bloop double off the bat of Anthony Cepeda, and it's a 7-0 lead for the Blue Sox. So you don't see that a lot, a base clearing bloop double like that, but diving effort there from the center fielder, Cadence Varner, couldn't come up with the play, and allows all 3 runners to come in and score, and another crooked number on the scoreboard for the Blue Sox. First one misses for ball 1. Here to the 2-hitter, Isaac Rodriguez, 2 for 2 with a run scored. Blue Sox now 7 runs on 7 hits, and we're seeing a right-hander warm up for the Blue Sox. We'll have that word for you on who that is in a second when we get that information. Next one, chopped over to the right side. Easy play. 4-3 on the putout, but advancing to third will be Cepeda. So doing his job, Rodriguez, as far as just hitting to the right side, advancing the runner to third with just 1 away. Looks like number 10 warming down in the pen. Looks like Jared Fong, who is set to be up next here for the Blue Sox pitching staff. So 1 out runner at third. They'll bring up Tyler Nelson. Single and a sac fly RBIs. Very productive at 2 at-bats so far to his afternoon as he gets a strike. Looks at one on the outside corner. Oh, 1. And that one spiked in a wild pitch. Going to head to the backstop and allowing a run to score, Anthony Cepeda. So another 4-spot inning in the third, and now in this sitting in the fourth, and Blue Sox extend the lead 8-0.
Yeah, remember, the White Sox will not be putting up 8 runs, Jayce. That's what you made the mistake on. They might score 8 in what, 4 games? 3 games?
The way they're playing. Next one is lifted out, high pop up on the left side. Into left field, who's going to call it? Shortstop wants it, and he's able to make the tough catch over the shoulder. Battling the sun, good play there, covering a lot of ground. Carson Romero making the play for round number 2.
That's usually not a shortstop's ball, but Romero called it so confidently that Sly was like, all right, you got it, and he makes the nice catch.
Yeah, Sly kind of nonchalantly kind of going after it when that should have been his ball all the way, coming in on the ball rather than the shortstop going back for it, especially in the sun. But either way, 2 outs for Joshua Menez. Takes a strike. Menez had that big 2 RBI triple down in the left field corner. Also grounded out to first, so he's 1 for 2. Next pitch. Slider misses into the dirt. Trying to block it but was unsuccessful was road weather. 1-1 count. Base is empty, and he lifts one out into right. High pop-up coming in and charging on it is Torito in foul territory, and he makes the catch. Should have been a routine play, but drifting toward the end of the route, but still able to hold on for out number 3. So we're through 4 here at Palm Springs Stadium. All Bluesox 8-0 as we head to the 5th.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Family setting, you know, we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Eight nothing Bluesox here from Palm Springs Stadium as we welcome you guys back here to the top of the 5th inning. Jared Fong, the new pitcher, on for the Bluesox after 4 shutout innings for Alex Hawking. Hawking, 4 shutout innings of baseball and was using his slider more than his fastball and found major success. And talk about a great performance on the mound.
Yeah, and he's been super efficient with his pitches so far.
7 Ks through 4. We'll have the rest of that line for you as soon as we can. But Cadence Varner, center fielder for the Coyotes, ready to lead it off. First pitch, and misses upstairs. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, for Hawking, 4 innings pitched, has allowed just 2 hits. And like you mentioned, 6 strikeouts. And honestly, that's with him throwing 2 more batters than he should have, because there's also been 2 errors on his team. He has just been terrific today for the Bluesox.
So 2-0 count as Fong likes to work out of the stretch with the bases empty. Out of the stretch, the 2-0. Misses low for ball 3. So 3-0 and 1 ball away from surrendering a leadoff walk. Dane Richards would be due up next. 3-0. This time finds the zone right down Broadway for strike 1. Three-one offering. Misses upstairs for ball 4. So Coyotes with a leadoff base runner. First time they've had that since the 2nd inning. Trying to get some hits, trying to get a rally going. Just 2 hits here in the 5th. No runs with 2 errors, and Bluesox also with 2 errors, but they have 8 runs on 7 hits. First pitch here to the 6-hitter, or 7, pardon me. Dane Richards is on the corner for strike 1. He popped out to 2nd in his first at bat. Next pitch is in there as well. So after a 4-pitch walk, gets ahead of the next batter, and Fong trying to put him away. 0-2. 6 to the heater, and this one's fouled out of play to the right side. That one at 77. And just able to fight it off was Richards in 2-strike mode, shortening up on the bat, trying to put it in play. 0-2 again. There's the off-speed. Got him. He did not like the call. But according to the home plate umpire, it was strike 3. But according to our track man, it was a baseball off the plate and 1 out here in the inning.
Yeah, both north and south and east and west. Tough call.
So 1 out. I will bring up Lucas Torado, the right fielder who popped out to the pitcher in his first at bat as he takes a strike. Coyotes have gone down looking a lot this afternoon. 5 times now they've done that out of the 8 strikeouts. So the next one is going to be out of play behind the Bluesox dugout there to the left side. So quickly 0-2. And I like what Fong does. He walks the first hitter on 4 pitches, immediately gets ahead, strikes out the next batter, and then already to the third batter now. He's ahead again, 0-2. Out of the stretch, checking Varner at first and delivers. Got him on the outside corner, strike 3. Another pitch that was a tad outside, but continuing to get the call, and another strikeout. That's 2 on the afternoon for Jared Fong.
I mean, you're taking what the ump's giving you behind the plate. I mean, it's not the pitcher's fault if it's called there, and you might as well take advantage.
First pitch, that one misses outside for ball 1 on the heater, and Matt Figueroa, who's 0 for 1, struck out swinging in his first at bat. Blue Sox pitching has been a very good strong point here in this ball game. Obviously, their offense coming alive has cut on a miss on the next pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Toronto. That one at 79 out of the hands of Fong. 1-1 payoff. Misses outside for ball 2. Snap throw back to first, but not in time, as Varner was able to get back easily. That last one out of the zone at 81. Around the high 70s to low 80s. Just like his counterpart, Jay Schultz. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Continuing to stick to the hard stuff, and Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top half of the 5th, runner at first. And that's Cadence Varner. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck out the side in the top of the 5th. Good first inning for Jared Fong. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Blue Sox up with a commanding 8-0 lead.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
2 locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Bottom of the 5th from Palm Springs Stadium. Bluesox leading 8-0 as Bluesox, pardon me, with a 5, 6, 7 hitters. Fred Ramos, Noah Bufford, and Dylan Abid as new pitcher on for the Coyotes. The player is batting in the 2 spot today, representing the EH, the extra hitter. Jackson Burnett will now toe the rubber here in the home half of the 5th. First pitch swing, puts it in play. Ramos to the right side, little bobble, but first base is still able to put it away. 3 unassisted as Meager able to put it away for the first out.
First base, if you bobble the ball, you still got plenty of time. If you're just taking it to the bag yourself, you just knock it down and make the play.
So 1 out for Noah Bufford. 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. He puts it in play to the right side. Should be an easy play. 4-3 on the putout. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the 5th. That's what you want to see right there. Throwing strikes, but locating well. That last one around the outside corner. That was off the end of the bat there from Noah Bufford, and quickly 2 outs. Dylan Abid, designated hitter. 1 for 2 with a single back in the 2nd. Also a ground out as he takes a strike. A 1 delivery. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery. And that one's lined to the left side. Will it get through? Diving stop, but can't make the play. A 2-out single off the bat of Dylan Abid. Solid effort there from the shortstop. Romero did everything he could, but able to get it through the infield was Abid.
There was going to be no play anyways at first base, but good effort by Romero at short. Still fighting are the Coyotes. Looking to get their bats back up.
So 2-out base runner. That's the 8th hit of the ball game now for the Bluesox. That will bring up Ethan Swidler. First one, and that gets away. A wild pitch. Easily going to second and advancing an extra 90 feet is Dylan Abid. One 0 in the zone right there for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Swidler. This is low and away for ball 2. Two-one hitters count here for Swidler, trying to continue to keep the bats going for the Bluesox, and a good take right there. That was a devastating slider on the lower outside. Did miss the zone, but definitely a tempting pitch as a hitter, but able to lay off. Hitters count now 3-1, and you know the fastball's coming, and there it is. Chopper over to short. Should end the inning. The throw across the diamond in time. 6-3 on the putout to end the frame. We're through 5 from Palm Springs Stadium. Bluesox up 8-0.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Top of the 6th, Johnny Manis on the new pitcher, right-hander for the Bluesox. Third pitcher used now for them, and he'll face the 10-1 two-hitters.
Some good music flowing at the stadium, too. Another just gorgeous day here in Palm Springs.
Yeah, it really is. And again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Beautiful Sunday here.
We have a score update on the backfield as well. Tight one in the bottom of the 5th. The Bootleggers have the lead. It's 6-5. Ooh.
Yeah, 6-5 ball game, and that's obviously good to see for them, getting a tight game, and just like we saw in our first game. 8-0 Bluesox. Joshua Manis ready to face the first pitch here and release it to Roadwider, who sees a strike on the outside corner. Mason Roadweather struck out his first at-bat. Takes up and in for... Pumping 91 is Manis. Definitely the fastest pitching we've seen all game long as he misses outside for ball 2. Definitely a guy who might be, potential closer down the line for this Coyotes ball club if they're trying to make, or not Coyotes, pardon me, the Bluesox ball club. If they're trying to make a, playoff push into the championship, which we mentioned will be on July 10th, and that next one was on the outside corner. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Manis trying to get a punch out of the first batter. 2-2. Slider misses low for ball 3, and the count will run full. 21 horizontal break on that delivery. Again, another pitcher that liking to work from the stretch with no one on. 3-2. Fastball just misses below for ball 4. So leadoff base runner on to open up the frame, and back to the top of the order in Carson Romero. Romero, the shortstop, 0 for 2, reached on an error and also has struck out swinging. Now a pinch runner on for the Coyotes. We'll have that information for you when we do. And that first pitch to Romero finds the zone, 89 on the lower inside black for strike 1. Only 5 pitches, 6 pitches in here, and you're already seeing the arm's still going to get loose, but he's already hit 91 and sitting in the high 80s. Big hook and slider, but overthrown and missing upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 delivery. In there for strike 2. We'll have more PSCL coverage for you guys tomorrow for the second week of PSCL. Next pitch, got him on the outside corner. Got him looking, 91 on the black and 1 away here in the 6th.
Great location on that pitch.
I mean, you talk about an unhittable pitch, 91 pretty much. All you're going to be able to do if you can is just, you know, tip it with your end of the bat and stay alive, but well located right there and continuing to live on the outside corner as he fires a strike here to Jackson Brumette, who just pitched the last inning. Brumette 0 for 1 with a walk. 0-1. Slider dives outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Those 2 games that we'll have for you guys on the broadcast tomorrow, Colonials and Haymakers, will be the first one at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and second game will be the Lumberjacks and the Bombers at 11:30. Lumberjacks looking like the team to beat as the next one hits them hard on the helmet. Hopefully being okay, and quickly you're seeing him get off the mound and kind of apologize, as obviously not intentional at all, and Brumette will shake it off and walk to first and seems to be okay, and that's always a scary thing when you're getting hit around the head area. Christian Arriola, the pinch hitter for the Coyotes. Also a pinch runner as well. So they'll let Brumette shake it off, especially since he'll most likely be the pitcher heading out there for his second inning of work next inning. First and second, one out. Coyotes, a little bit of a rally here, trying to get on the scoreboard. First pitch, slider in there for strike 1 to Arriola. Pinch hitting for Bruce Sly. Out of the 3-hole, who played in left field. He finished his day 0 for 2, a couple punch outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 base runners that have reached, a walk and a hit by pitch. Still just 2 hits in the ballgame for the Coyotes. Haven't gotten hit since the second inning. Next one, this is low in the dirt. Two balls and a strike to Arriola. Two one, snap throw back to second. Not in time. That last pitch was at 90 and a great dart of a throw. Ethan Swidler there behind the plate, nearly nabbing Roweather, the runner at second. Three-one hitters count. This one's lined into right center field, carrying back, but Cepeda is going to make the play, and we saw his strong throwing arm earlier in the ballgame, but he'll just hit his cutoff man back to second. Advancing an extra 90 feet will be Roweather, and a fly out there off the bat of Arriola.
And that was a pitch right in the middle of the zone, but Arriola just laid. It was 87 off the bat. If he's ahead of that pitch, that ball would have been smoked, but
so
that's where it comes when you have a lot of velocity.
Dominic Mendoza will be the pinch hitter here in the 4th spot for Nick Boskovsky. Two outs in the inning. Runners at the corners. Coyotes trying to get on the board here in the 6th. First pitch. This is a little high and tight, little chin music for ball 1. Out of the stretch, kicks and fires. Slider on the corner for strike 1. Seeing pretty much just a fastball slider combo. Fastball is getting around the 90, 91, 89 range. Slider has been around the mid-70s at a 15 mile per hour drop off, and that's obviously has an effect on the hitters. There's that slider again, well out in front and waved and missed, and a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to put up another 0. 1-2. Fastball got him. That one at 92. His fastest pitch of the ball game results in a strikeout, and that will end the frame. We'll head to the home half of the 6th. All Blue Sox here at Palm Springs Stadium. Bottom of the 6th is first pitch swinging, fouls it straight back to the screen for strike 1 as the 9-hitter Bode Grieve. Back out there, second inning now relief, Jackson Bromette, who got hit by a pitch in the helmet, but obviously okay, and back out there for his second inning. Next one misses up for ball 1. One delivery. Slider in the inside corner right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count of Grieve. Next pitch, spiked in the dirt and low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Two delivery. Slider just misses below the knees in the dirt. Good layoff. That's a good strikeout pitch, but Grieve able to lay off, and the count runs full to 3-2. Michael Gonzalez would be due up next. 3-2, and that misses outside for ball 4. So leadoff walk, and that will bring up Michael Gonzalez. Mike Gonzalez, who has scored twice. No official at bat, a hit by a pitch and a walk. So leadoff base runner for the Blue Sox, as we've seen quite often here in this ball game. First pitch swinging and fouls off to the right side is Michael Gonzalez. Bottom of the order has scored 4 of the 8 runs, as the 7, 8, and 9 hitters have at least scored 1 time in this ball game, and that's good to see when pretty much your whole lineup is producing, as the next one is cut on a miss. 0-2 the count here to Gonzalez. In the dirt for ball 1. Runners now going to second. Here's the throw, not in time. Trying to keep it in front of them, and the ball will go into center field. So a stolen base and an E2, and Grieve picks the right pitch to steal on an off-speed pitch in the dirt, and obviously the catcher for the Coyotes. Roweather did everything he could as far as blocking, keeping it in front of him, and then had to quickly, didn't really have time to set his feet, had to kind of throw the ball quickly over there to second, and that allowed the throw to get into center field as the shortstop tried to play it on a hop for the Coyotes, Romero, but couldn't do so. So next pitch, slider misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Two. And staying alive and fouls it off to the right side and out of play is Michael Gonzalez. On deck, back to the top, the order would be Anthony Cepeda. Obviously the story for him, he's scored twice, but obviously he's had himself a day. We'll get to that when he comes up as the next one misses in the dirt. Full count pitch coming up. 3-2. Chopper to short. This should get the run home. The throw to first is in time. An RBI 6-3 ground out for Michael Gonzalez. And the Blue Sox continue to go up 9-0. So 1 out here in the inning. Back to the top of the order, Anthony Cepeda, and talked about the good day he's had. He's scored twice. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a 3 RBI base clearing bloop double. And first pitch, this is to the backstop for ball 1, but also he has the play of the game on a base hit off the bat of Connor Meager back in the top half of the second for the Coyotes. Throwing an absolute dart and getting the runner Nick Boskowski out at third.
That was a web gem for sure.
Next pitch, breaking ball, drops right in there, little teardrop. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Cepeda. Next pitch, and this one is lined and off the glove of the shortstop and an infield single. Trying to play it on the backhand and couldn't come up with it cleanly, but even if he makes that play, I don't think you're getting the speedster Cepeda going down the line, so he collects his second hit of the game, and third time he's reached on base safely. Now a quick mound visit here with the pitcher, Jackson Burnett. Mound visit wrapping up here.
Yeah. What was your answer on Foul Jeopardy, Jayce?
Well, the answer or the question conversation is, what were they talking about on the mound? And I think obviously they're just trying to slow down the motion here for the pitcher, Burnett, and try and get back in his rhythm after his shutout inning last inning, but missing on the first pitch for ball 1 here to Isaac Rodriguez. Rodriguez 2 for 3, couple singles and a run scored. 1-0. Again, missing outside, 2-0. Obviously, for the Coyotes, you need Burnett to just finish out these last 2 outs here. You don't want to bring in another arm and waste another pitcher. Team's pretty much playing every day. So the next one misses low, and 3-0 count here.
Yeah, you got to go out there and finish this inning. It's all Burnett. It's tough, but that's how it is. Maybe we'll have a pitcher start to warm up, though, in the bullpen.
And a 4-pitch walk here to Isaac Rodriguez will bring up the ever-dangerous Tyler Nelson. So the game just wrapped up in the backfield, the turf field, so we'll have that final score for you as soon as we can for you guys. Next pitch. This is upstairs here. First one to Tyler Nelson. Nelson 1 for 2 with a sac fly. Next pitch is cut on the miss. Came up empty. Good pitch there. Nasty one. That one at 69. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. That's a changeup, misses low. 2 balls and a strike. Checks the runner, the 2-1 delivery. Fastball in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. All you got to do here, just try and pitch the ball low, try and get that inning-ending double play. You have one out in the inning with runners at first and second, 2-2, and Nelson lifts one out to left. High, towering fly ball. Charging in and coming in, making the grab will be the left fielder slide for out number 2. Pardon me, Areola, who came in as a pinch hitter back in the last inning, able to put it away for the second out. So 2 outs for Joshua Manis, pitcher who pitched last inning and still in the ball game. First one misses way outside for ball 1. One out. There's a high towering fly ball straight away center field. And making the grab for the final out of the inning is Cadence Varner. That will end the frame. We're through 6 in Palm Springs Stadium. Bluesox 3 outs away from closing out this 9-0 shutout. We will be right back.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Top of the 7th, back here for the action here. Bluesox with commanding 9-0 lead and 3 outs away from winning this ball game. Bluesox looking to get back in the W column after losing the last game to the Lumberjacks 7-6. Connor Meager ready to lead off the Coyotes, 5-6-7, followed by Cadence Varner and Dane Richards. First pitch, slider swung right through it for strike 1. A 1. This is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. This is way up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Talked about the games tomorrow here on the broadcast. Colonials and Haymakers will have the first game, and the second game will be the Bombers, who are 0-4. The next one drops in there for strike 2. And the best team arguably right now in the PSCL in the Lumberjacks. 4-0 to the Bombers, 0-4. And China, who lost again today, they were also 0-4, so they're 0-5 now. And
big news on the turf field as well. Bootleggers beat the Colonials 6-5.
Full count offering, got him on the outside corner, strike 3. Third strikeout already. Went out here in the inning.
That's that LGH call. Let's go home. That pitch was not a strike.
Yeah, you talk about a ball that missed about 2 baseballs off the plate, and that's a tough call right there for any hitter. First pitch misses outside. Check swing, but did not go. Cadence Varner caught the last out of last inning. Varner 0 for 1 with a walk. There's that big hook and slider. Ducked out of the way, but went right back in the zone, and that's just a great pitch. Nothing really you can do for that as a hitter. 1-1. Spiked it in the dirt for ball 2. Bombers, who didn't play today, had the off day. Hoping that will play in effect tomorrow as they try and play spoiler. As they try and go for their first win of the season against, again, as we mentioned, the Lumberjacks, who are right now the best team in the PSCL. 2-1. Check swing did not go, and the count will run to 3 balls and a strike. Three-one delivery. And did not go again for ball 4. So 1 out walk for the Coyotes. That'll bring up Dane Richards. Second time now that Varner has drawn a walk, his last 2 plate appearances. Again, just 2 hits for the Coyotes. They're hitless since the second inning, and they've had some base runners reach via the walk, but that's about all they've had. First pitch is a wild pitch, spiked in the dirt, easily advancing an extra 90 feet to second base will be Connor Meager. Checks the runner at second, the 1-0. Slider catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Richards. One. Slider chopped around the plate, but it goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. One-two, checks the runner at second and delivers. Outside for ball 2. Almost the same spot as the last one, where Meager was run up for strike 3 to open up this inning. 2-2. Slider got him on the inside corner. There's that teardrop for strike 3, second of the inning, 4th of the ball game. So last hope for the Coyotes, down to their final out. Lucas Tirado, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Slider misses low in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0. And again, missing low. So 3 straight balls, trying to dot that low quadrant of the zone, but hasn't found success here in this at-bat with 3 straight out of the zone. Three-0. And inside, so a 4-pitch walk and a little bit of life here for the Coyotes. Not going down silent at least. And first and second, 2 outs for Matt Figueroa. Second baseman 0 for 2, couple punch-outs. Trying to avoid the good old hat trick. Nine runs on 9 hits for the Blue Sox, 2 errors, and no runs on 2 hits and 3 errors for the Coyotes. Again, down to their final out. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, trailing 9-0. And again, another ball. That's 5 straight now that have missed the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Joshua Maness trying to get back in the groove. Next pitch, and there it is. Finds a strike right there. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One delivery. Outside on the slider, 2 balls and a strike. And fires the 2-1. That's going to go out of play to the right side. So down, Coyotes down to their final strike. Blue Sox and Joshua Maness trying to secure the shutout. 2-2. Chopper to the right side. Will it stay fair? It will not. Goes foul, and we'll do it again. $14 strikeouts for the Blue Sox pitching staff today, this afternoon, and it's been domination.
Yeah, the Coyotes haven't had a hit since the 2nd inning.
Yeah, a couple base runners just reaching via the walk. You got a hit by batter back last inning, but just unable to put the bat on the ball. A lot of good pitching for the Blue Sox. 2-2. Swing and a miss. They got to complete the drop, 3rd strike, and that will end the ball game. The Blue Sox victorious once again. They improved to 3-1 on the season with a 9-0 victory against the Coyotes. Stellar pitching on the mound all game long. 15 strikeouts now to close out the ball game. And you talk about just absolute dominance on all sides of the baseball. Hitting was electric with a 4 spot in the 3rd and 4th. Also got 1 in the bottom of the 6th. And so happens just when you're patient at the plate like the Blue Sox hitters were, and Coyotes, on the other hand, they were chasing more out of the zone, and really good pitching on their side.
Yeah, it was an impressive win by the Blue Sox all around. Some good ball by that team in the 3rd base dugout. Coyotes, plenty of time to bounce back this season, but that Blue Sox team, they are dangerous.
Yeah, we've seen their offense explode, and Blue Sox will be playing tomorrow, as we talked about it, and we'll have more action for you tomorrow. Blue Sox will take on the A's, and the Coyotes will take on the Rush. That will be all here for the broadcast on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network. Jayce Cicinelli, Adam and Oppenheim, wishing you guys